Whew. So integration is definitely one of my favorite, guys. So let's have a look at this. Now, first one, find the integral of 3 minus x plus 1 over x cubed. Now, before we integrate anything, guys, when you got a fraction, everything needs to be written in terms of x to the power something. So let's go and just rewrite this, yeah? We want to find the integral of 3 minus x plus, so because you got 1 over x cubed, that's the same as x to the negative 3, yeah? Always bring it back up. Now integrating that, that's quite easy. If you integrate 3, you just stick an x. If you go an x, you add a power, so it'd be x squared, and then you divide it by its power you see, which is 2. And do the same here. Because you got minus 3, add 1 to the power, so it becomes minus 2, so it becomes plus x to the minus 2 over minus 2. And never forget the plus c. And then therefore, guys, tidy up. You should get 3x minus x squared over 2. You got minus sign here, so it'd be minus x to the negative 2 over 2 plus c. And that's it. So that's our first part done. Part 2, hence evaluate the same thing, but now you got limits. So when you have limits, all you literally do is just stick a massive bracket. So for you guys, let's just continue over here. So for this would be a part 2. We say now we put a big square brackets. We copy everything in. So x squared over 2 minus x to the negative 2 over 2. And then just ignore the plus c. And then put the limits of 2 and 1 here. Now all you want to do, guys, just firstly plug in 2 over here. Replace x's with 2 and then replace x's with 1. Then make sure you show it, yeah? So the first case, you got 3 times 2. So it'll be 3 bracket 2 minus 2 squared over 2 minus 2 to the power of negative 2 over 2. And then you minus it by the same thing, but replace x's with 1. So you got 3 times 1 minus 1 to the power 2 over 2 minus 1 to the power of negative 2 over 2. Just check everything's written correctly. Yep. And that's it. And then you just evaluate that. That's it. Now remember, guys, you've got a calculator. So literally put this all in a calculator, all at once, including the brackets. And you should get an answer of 15 over 8 or 1.875. That's it. So either one would work. Now let's look at part B here. So B says find the integral of 6 sine 3x. So I'm just going to write it over here neatly. So integral of 6 sine 3x dx. Now quick rule here. Every time you integrate sine or cos, so let's say sine 5x or cos 5x, integrating 5 sine x will always give you cos 5x, and you divide it by the inside, which is 5. And because you're integrating sine, it becomes a negative. If you integrate cos, you get the same thing but a positive, and it'll be sine 5x over the inside 5. So that's the interchangeability rule, guys. Always remember that. Now let's integrate this one. When you got a 6, you can just ignore that. So just be 6, integrate that one, so it'll be minus 6 cos 3x over 3, and then write plus c. And then tidying this up, guys, you should get, well, 6 over 3 is 2, so minus 2 cos 3x. And then don't forget the plus c. Also, so that part's done. And let me guess, evaluate now between pi over 6 to pi over 9. Okay, let's try it out. So we're going to now put a big bracket, put minus 2 cos 3x. And the limits, as usual, would be pi over 6 to pi over 9. So what this means that your calculator should be set to radian mode. Yeah, so please put on radian mode. Now, same thing like we did earlier. Just basically replace x with pi over 6. And then replace the x with pi over 9 and just find the difference. So just to put it out there, you should therefore get minus 2 cos, and put a bracket, 3 times pi over 6, close bracket, take away, minus 2 cos, open bracket, 3 times pi over 9. So that's how it should look like in calculator. Do that, guys. And just like last time, guys, don't bother working this out. If you got a calculator, use it, yeah? If you put this all in the calculator, you should literally just get an answer of 1. And that's it.